Your life is not an accident, or is it? Hey, it's Lenny Wennerstrom, and I am here to help you find your purpose. And one of the tools I use is Dr. Chad Helmstedter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. And this is for November 28th, Turkey Day in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving. And the passage for today, first of all, it's day 333, a very angelic number. My favorite, a favorite number of my very good friend Amy. She loves all the 333. There are 33 days left in the year. It is a leap year still through the year. so there are 366 days in the year this year rather than 365. I always put 360, whatever day it is, like 333 of 365, and then I put 366 in parens, just so people know that it's really a leap year. I just put leap year. Anyway, so is your life an accident? Let's read Chad Helmstedter's passage for today. My life is not an accident, and what I do with it is important. So I think about why I'm here, and I know that what I do counts. Yes, it does. If you have the self-talk language that Dr. Chad Helmstetter created for all of us to change our brains, neuroplasticity, the brain is constantly rewiring until the day you take your very last breath. And so that brain, you get to choose what programs you want instead of what you can't do, what you can do, and what you are able to, what is important to you, what's not important to you, and that understanding that you are able to do absolutely anything that you would like on this planet. And if you have that can-do attitude, then why would you have a can-do attitude? Because you have a program running that says you believe in yourself and you believe that you are able to change your circumstances by creating the life that you want to create, changing your reality to what you want. I'm not saying external things don't happen, that things happen all the time. It's your ability to adapt and keep the focus, have your goals set in front of you so you know exactly where you're going. Charlie is we're at Lynette's house for Thanksgiving, and then we go back I'm going to go back for Steve's celebration of life Tuesday, I believe, and that's actually on the following Saturday. But anyway, but we're here for a few days through the weekend and doing all kinds of fun stuff. So your life is not an accident. We're going to spin that around. Your higher self, or you telling you, or me telling you, or somebody that you admire, like a parent or a mentor, or somebody telling you this. Your life is not an accident, and what you do with it is important. So you think about why you're here, and you know that what you do counts. Is that not incredible? Very, very powerful. I hope you had a wonderful Turkey Day, Thanksgiving, if you are in the United States, and I hope that you understand that in there's something about gratitude, and that if it's a daily practice, not just on one day of the year, but a daily practice or a time of the year, a season of the year. Talked about it a lot on my video. I did a Happy Thanksgiving video, and just talk about being in a state of gratitude. That's a state of gratitude actually changes physically, physiologically, chemically, changes your body, changes the way you receive things, opens up the heart. The heart is always open unless you close it, unless you're like angry all the time, and your brain is in charge of the 3D emotions. Electrical, your thinking; magnetic, your heart opening. So what are you attracting to yourself? Where are you vibrating? Is your brain and your heart aligned, that you're in coherence, and so that spiritual and the spiritual journey and the human experience, that all those four things come together and you flow through life in such a beautiful way. And when you are in a state of gratitude, you are jump starting that for yourself. And it does feel good so the more that you practice gratitude as a way of life, practice kindness to others, practice kindness to yourself, very importante, that self-talk. it all starts with you. If you don't feel kind to yourself, truly, are you really kind to others, or are you judging? Because there's a reflection going on. And when you look at others, if there's something you really don't like, that's probably something you see in yourself. And therefore you may not like that person, but it's really what you don't like in yourself. And so it's interesting when you come from a place like what I do is I drive with love and compassion when I'm driving, and I just rarely run into any situation where I used to all the time. I mean, I can totally tell you if I were in a really bad mood and I was in a hurry and I was pushing and doing all what I used to do, like wherever you are, I'm not. If I were doing that, rather than I drive with love and compassion and smiling, and somebody needs to go, it's like, go ahead, because it doesn't create any stress. It actually brings peace, because it's just like, I'm not in a really big hurry. Even if I'm in a hurry, if someone needs to get in front of me, let them get in front of me. You know, if they're going to be upset and flip me off or do whatever, that's okay. No judgment. They've got something else going, and so it's really an interesting way when you come at it that way. In fact, I only know of one time that I think that I got flipped off, and that's because I got stuck in like when I was turning left in Colorado Springs. I got stuck in the middle of the intersection, and then a guy in a truck, he was honking at me, and he was like, "Biatch," and his hand was out, and he was flipping me off and stuff. I was like, you know, I'm driving with love and compassion, but I'm not driving. I'm stuck in traffic. Anyway, there was no place for me to go, and so I kept trying to move, but I had to wait. So that wasn't a fun moment, and you get to that point where it's like, you know, you can just do what you can do, and you know, did I feel a little bit? I mean, I have to be very honest. I was like, panic, you know, that I was in the middle of the street. Like, that is not a good feeling, and I thought it was flowing. So anyway, the point is, I was able to breathe through that, and give that compassionate energy for me, and neutralize how I felt, like that panicky feeling, and it was like, I get it. Like, if somebody's in their head and 3D, yeah, they might be throwing fingers and honking and all that kind of stuff. So it's really a perception. It truly is. So so your life is not an accident, and what you do with it is important. So you think about why you're here, and you know that what you do counts. I hope that when you are looking for your purpose, if you have not already found it, I mean, we are moving into December, the last month. Oh, there go the puppies. Look, round and round. Oops. I don't know whether Charlie went under the deck right here. He went underneath. Remember how pretty it was this summer? Anyway, so he went under the deck, and I thought they were running after him, but nope. They got the zoomies. They just have the zoomies. Okay, so let's get back to our zoomies. The zoomies of gratitude. So love you so very, very mucho. You know, all of this, your life is not an accident. You chose to come here, and you are the one driving the boat. You are the one deciding with the rudder that your purpose, so that your purpose gives you meaning, and it gives you direction in life. So hopefully when you come from a place of gratitude, and when you understand that what you do is important, and you know that it counts, what you do every single day, that is what brings you, it really does bring you immense rewards of feeling good, and having peace, and not running into low frequency situations and people and circumstances. Man, the dogs are going crazy. Apologies for not just like they're full of it, which is a really good thing. We just took them out walking, but anyway, I didn't want them knocking over the camera, so I kind of have to watch them. So that's the story, and this is for November 28th, and that's the story. So yeah, you can do it. I believe in you. You can find your purpose. You can do, be, change, have, create, become absolutely anything. And yes, I love you so very, very mucho. And we'll come back with November 29th and talk about why your life is a gift, what you do with that gift of life that you have. Chat soon. Ciao.